instructions.
The U.S. ramps up efforts against New World screwworm. It's midday. I'm Steve White. Time for Top Ag News here on the Rural Radio Network. USDA has opened its sterile fly facility at Moore Air Base in Texas. Ag Secretary Brooke Rollins says USDA delivered it in record time. It allows USDA to disperse sterile flies by the hundreds of millions. Once those female flies mate with the sterile flies, they lay unfertilized eggs that don't hatch, ending the cycle. USDA is also producing flies in Panama while supporting another facility in Mexico. Recently, routine inspection at an equine facility in Florida found a horse arriving from Argentina with an open wound containing New World screwworm. Texas Ag Commissioner Sid Miller says protocols worked as they should.
So that one really is kind of a one-off. It's not an issue that we should be concerned with.
Miller encourages ranchers to continue regular animal checks. The North American trade deal is up for review. Bryce Duskett has more.
The future of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement, huge for farm trade, will be decided this year. One U.S. senator is calling on President Donald Trump to renew his support for the deal.
Since 2019, U.S. agriculture exports have increased by almost $35 billion, and nearly half of that $35 billion was from just two countries, Canada and Mexico.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley says the president once hailed USMCA as a giant win for U.S. farmers.
And if it's not extended, the great economic loss to the United States.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley.
Thanks for that, Bryce. Nebraska looks to strengthen laws about foreign ownership of farm ground. The legislature today debating a slight change to the current law. First, it would update the definition of countries that pose national security threats. Next, it would prohibit the state, cities, and counties from owning any interest in real estate in a country deemed an adversary. Two Husker scientists helped create the first and largest biochar research network in the country. Researchers are studying how biochar affects soil health. Early observations show benefits for soil carbon and water storage. Research sites are near Silver Creek, Plattsmouth, Aurora, and Central City. The project will help farmers understand when biochar works best and how it may reduce fertilizer needs. A merger of state agencies may be winning over skeptics. Water, energy, and environment are now part of the same state agency in Nebraska. Some local natural resources districts opposed the move, as the head of the lower Republican NRD tells us.
We understood the two different departments had very different purposes. At that time, NDEE being much more of a regulatory agency, and DNR being much more of a nimble, action-oriented agency.
Todd Seal says so far the newly combined agency seems to be doing okay.
Much easier, and the folks that came in from that regulatory side, things have been going,